Hello, my friends. My name is Ellen. Welcome back to my Southern Kitchen and the third episode of Ellen's Juneteenth series 2026. Today, I'm going to share with y'all another fantastic rice recipe, and y'all know how much I love rice. It is a classic and a staple in the Gullah Gechee community and the Lowcountry. We're going to make red rice. And my friends, it is so simple and easy to make, and as always, it is the bomb.com delicious. Everybody's going to love and enjoy this. It is full of flavor, perfect for your Juneteenth celebration or any weeknight. You can serve it with pork chops, fried chicken, meatloaf, you name it. And I'll post the complete recipe along with the instructions down in the description box below. And for more Juneteenth recipes, check out my Juneteenth recipes playlist and my previous video, Hibiscus Iced Tea. I'll post the link to both of those down in the description box below. So grab your tomato paste, your spices, and get your rice rinsed in sugar, because we're about to cook some Gullah red rice magic in my Southern kitchen. Here we go. Alright, my friends, the first step we're going to do is prep our vegetables. And I forgot to mention, this is a vegetarian version of the Gullah red rice, but I have a recipe for a regular one using sausage. I'll post the link to that down in the description box below. And I washed my vegetables. On my cutting board, I have 1 yellow onion, or you can use white, a half of a green bell pepper, and 1 clove of garlic. We need 1/3 cup of diced bell pepper and 1/2 cup of diced onion. That's our 1/3 cup of diced bell pepper. And that's our 1/2 cup of diced onion. Now we're going to mince the garlic. Alright, my friends, the garlic is nice and minced and our vegetables are good and prepped. We are ready to start cooking. Going to set my vegetables aside. Let's prep the rice. In my sink, I have my medium bowl. We're going to add in 1 cup of long grain white rice, and we're going to rinse it. And it's very important to rinse your rice to get rid of all the starch. I'm going to rinse mine a couple of times. Okie dokie, our rice is nice and rinsed. We are ready to get cooking. Let's head over to the stove. On my stove top, I have my medium saucepan. My fire is on medium heat. We're going to add in 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. I'm using canola, or you can use olive or grapeseed, whatever your heart desire. We're also going to add in 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. The oil will give our vegetables a nice fry to it, while the butter will give it flavor and has a water content. Going to twirl it around so the butter and the oil can coat the bottom of the pot. Going to let the butter melt and let the pot get hot. And as soon as that happens, I'll bring you back. Alright, my friends, our pot is nice and hot and the butter has melted. So now we're going to add in our diced onion and bell pepper. Give it a quick stir until it's well combined. Going to let it cook until the vegetables are translucent, about 2 minutes. Alright, my friends, our onions and bell peppers are nice and translucent. And it smells so good. It's about to be something magical. So now we're going to add in our minced garlic. Stir that in. And let it cook for another minute. My friends, I wish y'all was in the kitchen with me. With the addition of garlic and the onions and bell peppers, it's going to be fantastic. So now we're going to add in our rinsed rice. Give it a stir and let it cook for about 3 minutes until it's no longer translucent. Alright my friends, I am through cooking the rice. It's no longer translucent. Now it is time to add in our other ingredients. 1 6-ounce can of regular tomato paste. This is going to make our rice turn red. Our yummy seasonings, 1 teaspoon each of kosher salt and white sugar, and the sugar will help cut the acidity from the tomato paste. A half a teaspoon each of black pepper, or you can use white, onion powder, garlic powder, a fourth of a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and 1 bay leaf. Stir those in until they're well incorporated. You can also double this recipe. Next, we're going to add in 2 cups of vegetable broth and stir. Going to cut my fire up to high, and all we do is bring it to a boil. Alright my friends, the rice has came to a boil, so now I'm going to cover the pot, cut the fire down to simmer, and we're going to let it cook for about 25 minutes. Alright my friends, our rice has been cooking halfway, so now I'm going to fluff it up using a fork, stirring it halfway. Alrighty, so now I'm going to cover the pot and let it finish cooking. Alright my friends, let's take a look at the rice. Oh yes, that is a perfectly cooked pot of red rice. The grains are nice and separated. And it smells heavenly up in this kitchen. So now we are going to let it rest for about 5 minutes, and then it is ready to serve. I'll pour it into my bowl and we'll give it a taste. Alright my friends, there you have it. Gullah red rice, vegetarian style. Don't that look good? And y'all know this dish is similar to West African Jollof Rice. The only difference is Gullah red rice is more on the sweet side and Jollof rice is more on the spicy side. And I garnish it with some fresh parsley on top. Now it's time for the best part, the tasting. Here we go. Look at that. Please have a bite. The rice is fluffy and tender. I could taste the spices and the tomato. It is bursting with flavor. This Gullah red rice is phenomenal, my friends. Please give this recipe a try. Yum-o. Gullah red rice-licious. My friends, many thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video recipe, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And for more Southern magic in my kitchen, hit that subscribe button and click on the bell so that way you'll be notified when my new videos come out. Also, follow me on social media, Facebook, Ellen's Homemade Delights, and Instagram at Ellen Delights. And please send me an email, ellenshomemadedelights@gmail.com. I would love to see your beautiful creations with my recipes. And I'll see you next time. Let's eat. Much love and happy Juneteenth.